So today we are going to start the topic of preamble. Okay, basically we are going to start a series of MCQ questions which has been asked in previous years of various PCS exams like UP PCS, MP PCS, Rajasthan PCS, Chhattisgarh PCS, and Bihar PCS, Jharkhand PCS, etc. Okay, we are following the Ghatna Chakra book. Okay, so let's start the questions. Here, question has been asked about. The preamble, and they are asking the date. This question has been asked in 1997 UPSC exams. Okay, so we the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic. This is very important thing. These terms are very important. Five things. Okay, and to secure to all its citizens justice. How many types of justice? Three types: social, economic, and political. Then liberty. How many types of liberty? Five types: thoughts, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Then equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this is the date. Okay, do hereby adopt, enact, and give ourselves this constitution. So they are asking X stand for what, which date. So as we know, it is 26th of November 1949. Okay, so answer B will be the correct answer. Yes, so they are giving the explanation, the same things like preamble, which outlines the main objective of constitution, and the preamble describes nature. What is the nature of our constitution? Its objective. Nature means socialist, secular, democratic, these kind of things are nature. Then objective, to provide justice, equality, something like that. This is the objective and idea. Indian political system. It also contains a date on which the constitution was adopted, on 26th of November 1949. The X term stand for adoption. Okay, so this is clear, loud and clear. Next question is, what was the exact constitutional status of Indian Republic on 26th of January 1950 when the constitution came into force? So in by 42 amendment 1976, three votes has been added in our constitution, mainly in preamble: socialist, secular, okay, and integrity. So instead of these words, any words will come here. There will be the position of Indian constitution before 1976. Okay, because by 1976 amendment, words has been added. So we have to choose the right answer. A democratic republic. B is saying a sovereign democratic republic. C is saying sovereign secular democratic republic. So as we know, secular as has been added, then socialist was also added. So this will be the right answer: sovereign democratic and republic. Okay, yes, B is right answer. So let's describe it. Constitution of India came into force on 26th of January 1950. Okay, so this has been came into force on 26th of January. That is why we are just celebrating our Republic Day on 26th of January. This is in history. This has been decided in 1929 or 1930 itself. This is different topic all over, but we have to discuss about this. So they are giving the exact constitutional status on 26/1/1950 was sovereign democratic republic. The words socialist, secular, integrity were added by the 42 Amendment 1976. Okay, we have discussed about this. And next question related to this question asked in IS 2021. Okay, what was the exact constitutional status of India on 26th of January 1950? So it will also be the same: sovereign socialist democratic republic. Okay, B will be the answer. Same explanation of this question also. Next question. Actually, I am from UP, and many of you will also be from UP. So this question is asked from the UP PCS. So see the question. The word secular and socialist were added to the preamble of Indian Constitution by the amendment of. So we have discussed by the 42 Amendment 1976, secular and socialist word. has been added. You can remember by like who was the prime minister in 1976. So we all know Indira Gandhi ji. ठीक है. So she liked the secularity, the socialist idea, because her father were also like that. Like Jawaharlal Nehru were also supporter of her socialist thoughts. Okay, so her daughter, his daughter, just take it in the Indian preamble. Okay, so remember by this also you can take it. Then next question is by which name is name or names in our country mentioned in the constitution. So in the first article of Indian Constitution, India, that is Bharat. Okay, so India and Bharat both are mentioned. When we will read about Indian Constitution, so from Article 1 to 4, they are talking about territory of India and some rules related to add some territory or change some territorial existence. Okay, so that is Indian Bharat. Wait a bit, I'm taking water. Sorry. Next thing, by which name? Okay, we done it. We completed. Next question will be explanation has been given here. Like there was no unanimity in Constitutional Assembly about the name of country. Some members suggested the traditional name Bharat and others suggested the modern name India. So both of these name has been accepted. Okay. Next question. In context of preamble of Indian Constitution, which of the following sequence is correct? So they are asking the sequence of like correct sequence which has been given in our preamble. So first is Republic, People's Democratic, Secular, Socialist, Universal, Sovereign. There is no universal. First of all, we can just eliminate this. Okay. Next option is Sovereign, Socialist, Democratic, Republic, People's Secular Republic. Third is Sovereign, Socialist, People's Democratic, Secular, Socialist Republic. Third is Sovereign, Socialist, Secular, Democratic Republic. So fourth is correct answer. Okay. So okay, there is no trick to remember. I mean, there is no nothing. Then recall it and memorize it. Okay. So this is again they are giving in 42 amendment. Three words has been added and something like that. Okay. Next question is it has been asked to 2021 in UPPCS. Which of the following word is not mentioned in the preamble of Constitution of India? Okay. So sovereign, democratic, secular, and federal. We know it like sovereign, secular, and democratic are there, but federal is not there. है ना? In preamble, federal is not there, but in our constitution is federal. Okay, they are giving a whole preamble what it said. Okay, next is in which form in India declared in the preamble of Indian Constitution. So let's see the sovereign democratic republic, a socialist democratic republic. We have seen like a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic. Okay, so C will be the right answer. Don't worry. Okay, this is very easy. And like if you will remember the preamble, so most of things will be very easy to solve in that question. If you just recall it, like you just record it then listen it again and again, and sometimes when you're bored or like you feel free you can just listen that you will remember it. Okay, if not exact remembrance then you will just you will be able to recall it when you will given the questions. Okay. uh, Next question is consider the following word, choose the correct sequence of word given in the preamble. Okay. So we have seen a socialist, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So as a you can just uh, take make things easier by see like the answer which has been started from the C. Instead of D, every and each thing is started from C. Sovereign, then socialist. A, only one answer. A is correct. Because after sovereign there is only one option, where after sovereign there is socialist. A option, okay? So A option is correct. Bad throat, sorry. I'm trying my best. Okay, next question also from UPPCS, okay? So the people like me which are from UP, so this is very good. They can take idea about the which kind of question is asked in our examinations. And many toppers said like if you will just conquer all Ghatna Chakra, around 8 Ghatna Chakras are there of GS and UP special. So you think like after covering current affair, it's a very large possibility to clear the pre-examination of PCS. Okay, so just believe in the process and trust in yourself. Do a lot of studies. Go ahead. Okay. Which of the following words have been added to the preamble by 42 Amendment? We have discussed many times this socialist, secular, sovereign, Gram Swaraj. So this is not at all in our preamble. So you can discard it where fourth option is there. Oh, sorry, three option. Yes, so second, I'm really sorry. Second option is cut it, cut it, cut it. This will be the answer. Okay. B. First socialist, then secular. Okay. By this you can just make elimination technique also. It will just secure your time. I mean save your time. Question number 11. Which one of the following describes India as a secular state? Fundamental rights, preamble of constitution, 9th schedule, directive principle. So we know like directly secular word has been given in our preamble, so B will be the right answer. Pen is not working properly. Okay, getting. Yes, they are explaining it. The preamble of constitution contains the word secular, which was added in preamble by 42 Amendment Act 1976. Okay, that is the thing. Then next question 12 is which one of the following word was not included in the preamble of Indian Constitution in 1975? So they are asking about the things which has been not added till 1975. Means you can take your mind after 42 amendment which words will be added that will not be remain in 1975. Okay, so just choose that word only. There was integrity which has been added, that means it was not in 1975. Then yes, only one. D is the correct answer. Okay, let's see. The word integrity was not in constitution at the time of its commencement. It was added in 1976 by the 42nd Amendment Act. Okay. Next question is consider the following statement in regard of the preamble of constitution and select correct one. ठीक है, तो we have to choose the correct answers. This has been asked in UP PCS examination. The objective resolution by Jawaharlal Nehru finally become preamble. Okay, seems correct. Then it is non-justiciable, seems correct. It can be amended, and then for preamble cannot override the specific provision of the constitution. Exactly, that's right. B will be right. A, 1, 2, and 4. It can't be amended will not be right because in 1973 केशव केशवानंद भारती केस है ना. The basic structure doctrine has been given by our judiciary है ना. They are saying every and each part of constitution can be amended if it will not affect the basic structure of our constitution. Even our fundamental rights can also be amended. Preamble can also be amended. Okay, but the fundamental structure of our constitution है ना, it should not be affected badly. So that is why C is not correct. 1, 2, 4 is correct answer. Get it now? So let's see the explanation. The objective resolution moved away by Jawaharlal Nehru on 13 of December 1946 was unanimously adopted by Constituent Assembly on 22 of January 1947. Later by the resolution become the foundation of preamble. Okay. Next thing. The Supreme Court said Kesavananda okay, so they are talking about the Kesavananda Bharati case, that the preamble of Constitution can be used to explain the ambiguous areas of the Constitution. Amendment of the preamble is possible, and by 42 a constitutional amendment, the world socialist seculars, we have discussed it many times. Okay, so we don't need to repeat it again and again. We have to save our time also, but you can pause and just watch it, okay, and think about it. The preamble of Constitution was amended by. So we have to see the amendment. Okay, C will be the right thing. We have discussed many times. So, like a socialist, secular, and integrity word has been added by 42nd Amendment, 1976. ठीक है. Explanation is same as we have discussed, so we don't have to discuss it again. Next question: the term socialist was added in preamble by Amendment 42. The same thing, don't have to discuss. The term socialist were brought into preamble of the Indian Constitution by which amendment? They are asking about Amendment 42nd Amendment. The same answer will be there. It has been asked in MPPCS, and you can see BPSC, है ना, different kind of examination just asking these kind of questions. So these are very important source of questions. Take it very serious if you want to be successful in your examinations, I think. Yes, next question, number 17. In the preamble of Constitution adopted on 26th of November 1949, which words were not present? Okay, the same thing. So socialist and the secular and integrity will not be presented there. 1, 3 and 2. 1, 2, 3 will not be presented there. Okay? A should be the answer. Yes, A is the answer. Then the word socialist and secular were inserted in the preamble to the constitution by which amendment? So 42nd, that's it. Yeah, next question. The word secular was inserted in the preamble of India. Again 42nd. See how many times UPPCS has been asked the same question. Yeah. It's the importance of this question is very high. See, three times mains, pre mains, है ना? Very important questions. It seems easy, but 2 and 4 numbers can make very large difference. So very important thing. Yeah. Next question is: the goal of Constitution is to secure all its citizen justice, social and economic. It was political, and social, and something like that. The liberty of thoughts and expression, equality of opportunity, dignity of individual. We have to see how many of these are correct. So I think C is correct. D is correct. All of above. ठीक है? Okay. The preamble embodies the basic philosophy of fundamental values which the constitution based. Exactly, they are just talking about our secular like values of constitution, socialist values. Okay, then the preamble is aimed to secure all the citizen justice, social, economic, and political. Okay, so there was no political justice given in the option, but yeah, this is correct. Then liberty, thought, expression, belief, faith. They are not giving totally, है ना? Like liberty are 5 types, but not 5 types are given in the option, but still they are correct. Okay, so just use your common sense also sometimes. Next question, 21. How many types of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity in that order have been mentioned in the preamble of Constitution? So we have to see it. Three type of justice, like economic, social, political. ये 3 हो गया. This will be the correct answer because 3 in first is given here. Liberty of thoughts, like here given thoughts, expression, belief, faith, worship, 5 types. ठीक है. Then equality, status and opportunity, 2 types, है ना. Then fraternity, assuring dignity, 1 type. So this is the answer. You can imagine UPPCs ask this kind of question also in recent, not very like earlier, in 2018, है ना. Next question is: India is republic means. They are asking basically what is the meaning of republic. Option are: it is the people who are the final authority in all matters. Next, there is no parliamentary system of government in India. This is the not answer. You can eliminate this answer. Then there are no hereditary rules in India. Yes. This is the answer, because republic means there will not be any king, है ना, there will not be king system anymore. The president will be appointed, है ना, not hereditary. So C is the answer. So they are giving republic means a state in which supreme power is held by the people and head of the state is elected by people through election. It in case of India, the head of state is elected by indirect election. Okay, they are elected by indirect election through elected representatives. Hence, India is a republic. Okay. Next question is, India has people's sovereignty because the preamble of constitution begin with the word republic of people. ठीक है, नहीं, we the people of India. So republic of people will not be right answer. Democratic India will not be right answer. Democratic people will not. We the people of India. The power of constitution is and then in the hand of Indian people. It is from the we the people of India. ठीक है. Next question. Where have the word we the people of India been used in constitution? So we know like in preamble directly we can just see it. Next, all individuals are fully and equally human. This principle is known as, so this is like all individuals are fully and equally human, है ना. So they are talking universalism, like everyone is all in the world like equal, है ना. यूनिवर्सल का मतलब होता है कि सेम सेम ट्रीटमेंट टू एवरीवन, है ना. कोई चीज़ यूनिवर्सल होती है, सो दैट इज़ लाइक द रूल इज अप्लाइड इन एवरीवेयर फॉर एवरीवन, है ना. ए इज करेक्ट आंसर. The principle of all individuals are fully and equally human is known as universalism. According to principle, every person is entitled to human right without any discrimination among them. ठीक है, that is the right thing. And we have seen like humanitarian assistance and human justice, like things are very prevalent in these days in news. You can see. Next question: which among the following is the correct expression of the term secular in India? Secular means like India is not having any particular religion. For example, in Nepal, they said they are Hindu Rashtra, है ना. They just change sometimes. They become secular. Sometimes they say they are Hindu Rashtra. In many West, Muslim countries, they are saying they're Muslim countries. For example, Pakistan. Pakistan is not secular, ठीक है. So these kind of things. There is no religion of the state in India. The Indian constitution embodied the positive concept of secularism. Positive concept of secularism and negative concept of secularism. Western countries mostly use negative concept because they do not allow, for example, France, they do not allow any kind of religious outfit or public, uh, like in public you cannot worship your god or Allah or anything which you just follow. In private you can do anything but not in public. But in India, every and each person is free to do according to their faith, according to their belief, according to their religion. Okay. For example, Sikhs are having their pagadi type of things, so they are allowed to not wear helmet. If they will have pagadi and they will not able to wear helmet, then they don't have to fine, है ना. That kind of rules are in India. That is mean India has this positive secular system. Okay, get it. So move to the next question. Which of the following word is not in the preamble of Constitution of India? So socialist yes, secular yes, sovereign yes, public welfare is not there, है ना. This is word in our constitution but not in our preamble. So see, this is like a normal explanation. There is no important thing. Next question: which one of the following liberty is not embodied in the preamble of our Indian constitution? So we have seen the liberty of thoughts, belief, expression, but not economic liberty. This is given in the justice, है ना. Preamble of Constitution of India embodied the liberty of thoughts, expression, belief, faith, worship. ठीक है, इतनी चीज़ों की बात करते हैं. Next question, question number 29. Which one of the following reflect the most appropriate relationship between law and liberty? So this question has been asked in IAS 2018. ठीक है, 2018 में this question has been asked? Answer will be B. If there are no laws, there is no liberty. Explanation is the two two are not at odds with वन another rather than they compete one another. ठीक है, तो मतलब जहाँ पे लॉ होगा वहीं पे लिबर्टी मानी जाएगी. फॉर एग्जांपल पहले के टाइम पे एंड बिफोर लाइक इन एंशियंट टाइम्स there was no any social law. People like Matsya was prevalent in the area, so that is why people were not feeling liberty. Like the poor people who don't have that much power, they were exploited by the rich people, and there was law which was also favored in the rich people. So like there was very inhumane conditions on that time. That is why when there will be law, so there will be liberty for everyone equally. Okay, that is the point of this question. They are saying the liberty only comes as result of established law. When are no laws protected or provides freedom and liberty, violation of the same take place. ठीक है, that is the thing which I have explained you by the example. Next question: which among the following is not mentioned in the preamble of Indian Constitution? Economic justice, religious justice, social justice, political justice. So there is no about the religious justice, है ना? We have talked about economic and the social and political justice, not about the religious justice. Okay. So the same explanation has been given here. ठीक है. For example, they are giving like justice, economic, social, and political. Next question is in the preamble of Indian Constitution, which justice is provided to all its citizens. Okay, so we know it like social, economic, and political. So C in which option? In C, option number C, there is social, political, and economic justice are given. Oh, sorry, 1 minute. One cultural है वहाँ पे. This is cultural. Sorry, D. Social, economic, political is in D. ठीक है, D will be the answer. Next question: which one of the following objective is not embodied in the preamble to Constitution of India? Liberty of thoughts, economic liberty, liberty of expression, liberty of belief. So there is justice of economic, not liberty. So B will be the answer. ठीक है? Yes, B is the answer. Next question: which of the following is true in relation to the preamble of Constitution of India? We have to see which is true. ठीक है? The words socialist and secular were not be part of the preamble on enforcement of Constitution in 1950. So that is the right answer, I think, you know. So A is the right answer. We don't have to see everything if we are very confirm about the right answer. We have to say over time. Oh, why this is not working that much? Okay, 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 okay. ठीक है. Next question. Yes, question number 34. Which part of the Indian Constitution has been described as the soul of the Constitution? So, soul of the Constitution is our preamble. ठीक है? So, that's the answer will be correct. Why soul? Because our soul have the our values. Like how cruel we are doesn't matter, but mostly our souls are just telling us what is good, what is not good. For example, if we help to any people, so our soul feel very relaxed, very nice, very good. That is our values. So at the same, Indian Constitution having the values of socialism, है ना, socialist, secular, democratic, republic, है ना, that is the soul of our constitution. That is why preamble is called the soul of constitution. ठीक है, now you're getting, I think, है ना. So that is the C answer. How many times this question has been asked? Just you can take an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometime Uttarakhand, like very important question. Okay. So soul is very important. Question related to soul is also very important, है ना? So we can take in this way. Next question is, yeah, the sorry, we have to just explain first. The preamble of the Constitution is called soul of Indian Constitution. ठीक है? ये के मुंशी ने बोला है. के मुंशी has said this. A member of drafting committee defined the preamble as a horoscope of our sovereign democratic republic. Subhas Kashyap has mentioned. Oh, I just messed up. Wait a bit. Soul of Indian Constitution is called to the preamble. Next thing is K. Munshi said about preamble horoscope of our sovereign democratic republic. ठीक है, मुंशी जी ने क्या बोला? horoscope of our sovereign democratic republic. सुभाष कश्यप जी ने क्या बोला? If constitution is the body, then the preamble is the soul. ठीक है. If the preamble is foundation, then constitution is the structure of building standing on it. Okay, that is the thing. Then it is notable that Bhim Rao Ambedkar ji has recognized the right of constitutional remedy, Article 32, as the heart and soul of constitution. So this is very confusing thing. Like preamble is also called the soul, and Ambedkar ji said about the 32nd Amendment of Fundamental Right, which is about giving a writ jurisdiction, which is he called this heart and soul of constitution because it's talk about the justice and main objective of making constitution to provide justice. By providing justice, there will be law and there will be equality among people and lot of things. Okay, so that is the thing. Next question. Who among the following called preamble of Indian Constitution the horoscope of our sovereign democratic republic? So we have seen K. Munshi said this, who terms constitution as sacred documents. So Ambedkar ji said this. So let's see the explanation. Bhimrao Ambedkar in 1947 became a chairman of Drafting Committee of Indian Constitutional Assembly. Ambedkar was a staunch constitutionalist. He believed that a government must be constitutional and that constitution must be treated as basic and sacred documents. Okay. Next question is, in which of the following cases Supreme Court held that the preamble forms part of constitution? So they are asking the preamble forms part of the constitution. There was a very long debate and very jurisdiction of judges like is preamble is part of constitution or not on the basis of amendment, because if this is part of constitution then we can amend also, है ना? These kind of things taken. Then C answer is right. SR Bombay vs Union of India. In the case of SR Bombay vs Union of India 1994, the Supreme Court held that preamble is an integral part of the Constitution. In the case of Kesavan the Bharati vs State of Kerala 1973, bench of 13 judges of Supreme Court outlined the basic structure doctrine of Constitution. ठीक है? So next question is, in which case did the Supreme Court first declare that the preamble is not part of Constitution? So in Berubari case, they said preamble is not constitutional part of Constitution. ठीक है? So this case has came into effect in 1960, and in SR Bombay case they said yes, this is the part of Indian Constitution in 1992, I think. No, sorry, 1994 SR Bombay case came and they said yes, preamble is part of our Indian Constitution. ठीक है? So this is the SR Bombay case and the Berubari case. ठीक है? Two such cases which are very important. Next question. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court regarded preamble as part of basic structure of Indian Constitution? So this is the case one and the Bharati case. ठीक है? Preamble was regarded as the part of basic structure of Indian Constitution by Supreme Court in case one and Bharati case. Next question. Consider the following. Arrange these chronological order. ठीक है? So let's see. Golaknath case has taken place I think in 1967, है ना? केशव नंद भारती 1973. Why this is not working? It should work. 73, ठीक है? Then 24th Constitutional Amendment I think 1971 if I'm not wrong. 42nd 1976. So first, third, second, fourth. First, third, second, fourth. Maybe A. Yes, A is the right answer. Golaknath in 1967. Keshav Nand in 1973. Then 24th Amendment in 1971. Then 42 in 1926. ठीक है? This is the answer. Next question. Economic justice as one of the objective of Indian Constitution has been provided. So they are giving the various options. So yes, we know in preamble this is given So in directive principle this is also given. Okay, so B will be the right answer, I think. Yes, preamble explicitly provided for economic justice as an objective of the Indian Constitution. The part of directive principle state policy, on other hand, contains articles which provide economic justice. Example, Article 38A says the state shall strive to promote the welfare of people by securing the and protecting the effective as it may social order in which justice, social, economic, and political shall inform all the institution of the national life. ठीक है. Next question. The idea and objective outlined in the preamble of Indian Constitution have been further elaborated in the chapter on directive principle of state policy, fundamental rights and fundamental duties. ठीक है. So they are talking about like the ideas which has been given in our preamble, like socialist हो गया, republic हो गया, है ना, democratic. These kind of things are elaborated in our chapter of directive principle. For example, almost equal wealth for everyone, है ना, UGC. I mean, sorry, uni, universal civil code. I think this kind of things, and these kind of things are given in fundamental rights also, then fundamental duties. ठीक है. Then next question is, the mind of the makers of the Constitution of India reflects in which of the following? So in preamble, because they are giving the terms whichever India follows. Next thing, the objective of Indian Constitution is reflected in which of the following? So preamble of the Indian Constitution. Okay. Next question, how many types of justice has been enshrined in the preamble of Indian Constitution? So justice are three types, है ना. Economic हो गया, economic, political, देन सोशल, है ना. इतने टाइप के जस्टिस की बात की है. यस, सोशल, इकोनॉमिक एंड पॉलिटिकल. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द preamble given in the constitution, it is not enforceable in court. Next, is important and have utility. Third, describe the aim of governance. Both helps to give a judicial meaning to our constitution. So the answer is not exactly clear. I think it's not enforceable exactly. It's important, yes. Describe the aim of governance, yes. I think yes, because they are giving the directives, है ना. It helps to give judicial meaning of our constitution. I'm not exactly sure about this, so I think 1, 2, 3 should be the right answer, है ना. They are saying all answers should be correct, है ना. So this could also be correct, last option, but not surely. Next question, what is the legal nature of preamble of Indian Constitution? So it is not enforceable, है ना, because we cannot go to the court if any state is not following all of the fundamental our directive principles. ठीक है. Next question is, which of the following factors constitutes the best safeguard of liberty in liberal democracy? A committed judiciary, centralized power, elected government, separation of power. So separation of power is very important in a federal government. ठीक है. Next thing, one of the implication of equality in society in absence of restraint, ideology, privilege, competition. So there will be the privilege, ठीक है. Without privilege, there will be implication of people's equality. Okay. These question has been asked in IS exams, so we don't have to read it very deeply, because we are just focusing on PCS exams. When we will focus on UPSC exams, then we will discuss it very deeply, है ना. I think we have to just focused which we which exams we are focusing, है ना. अगर सारी चीज़ों में पढ़ेंगे तो शायद चीज़ें उतनी फोकसली ना हो पाएँ. वी हैव टू सी द आइज ऑफ फिश, है ना. Yeah, next question, constitutional government means. So a government limited by terms of the constitution is called the constitutional government. Next thing, this is asked in PCS, which of the following is correct? Social equality is not guaranteed in our constitution. No, it's not. Social equality already exists in our country. सोशल इक्वलिटी इज गारंटीड इन अवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, यस, गारंटीड है ना, हमारे यहाँ पे 14-15 आर्टिकल्स दिए गए हैं, है ना। नेक्स्ट, हाँ एग्जैक्टली 14 to 18 टॉक अबाउट द इक्वलिटी, ओके। 15, 16, 17, 18 of our fundamental rights. Fundamental rights has been came from USA, है ना। Part 3, Article 12 to 35, okay. These are the some factual information about our fundamental rights. So by this we have just completed our preamble, है ना, main things like the amendment of preamble, 42nd amendment, which has been taken place in 1976. Words socialist, secular, integrity has been added. This question has been asked many times, this is very important. And some things like what is humanism, है ना, universalism, and how many type of justice, for example 3 type of justice, liberty of 5 types, fraternity 1 types. This kind of question has been asked by the preamble. And who sets soul, and soul of constitution is called preamble, and horoscope of constitution something like that. And Ambedkar said article 32 as a soul of a constitution something like that, है ना. So we have to remember these kind of information, factual information, so that we can easily get selected in the examination of various PCS exams, okay. So by this I'm leaving. Jai Hind.